used for filtering the data only. As a part of filtering the data, we can go for what? Cleaning the data. Cleaning the data. Spell out once. The next is called what you know. Replacing the data also you can use it. Replacing the data also we can use it. Replacing. Spell out. So during the filtering, I want to do replacing. I want to go for cleaning the data also. So let me go for slowly numpy here. Let me write it syntax number. Syntax I will go for where. This numpy where function np dot random dot randint randint of what 10 comma some 25 comma size is equal to size is equal to something like 3 comma 3 3 comma 3 or size is equal to something like a 10 for example, something like that 10 I'm saying, or you take some value called okay 10 and I will say 55. And next I'm going to take it b is equal to np dot random of randint is equal to some value I will write it randint of what something like 35 and 55 I'm taking of 6 I'm taking and print what is this now array a array a I'm writing array a. So here I'm writing array a I'm writing print it print of a print of a. Next array b you print it array b you print it. These are the values I'm printing. These are values I'm printing here like this small b. Now I want to go for first to check it. So closing bracket for line number size. Okay. So let us run this code this also. So here this is my data students. Now my interest is I want to get the value which is more than 35. I want to get the values more than some 27 I want to get or more than 30 I want to get it. More than 30 value I want to get it. More than 30 value which is coming, I want to take that value as it is. Understand? Now how do you take up that? Now I am going to write it. What is my condition? Get all the elements, get all the elements, get all the elements, get all the elements which are more than 30. More than 30. From how many arrays? From both ND array object. Both ND array objects. Both ND array objects. So how do you do that now? Already there is a where condition I applied with what with this kind of thing I applied. What is that? Test condition x and then y. When the condition is true, go to the x. When the condition is false, go to the y. Something like our case if in our if else ternary operator, if test condition, go to expression 1. If it is a false, go to where else spot expression 2. This is our Python explanation. If it is true, go to expression 1. If it is false, go to where? Similarly, today, what is that today? Test condition. What you will write here? Expression 1. And what you will write here? Expression 2. If test condition is true, go to where? Expression 1. If test condition is false, go to where? That's all. Shall I move to that? Come on now. I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to take it. Start with this. How do I write it now? Let it be whatever it is. Now I'm going to take it. Come on to the point back. Here I'm writing. Same. I'm going to take it. AB. And now I'm writing C is equal to NP dot what? Where? Now, A greater than what? Come on. 30. A greater than 30. What should I take it? Comma. A. A. Suppose if I write like this, what will happen? Print of what? C. C. So it is. So A greater than this one, I will write it what? B. So you try to write it. What is happening? A. NP dot where? A greater than 30. A greater than 30. First of all, what is this? Operand could be broadcasted together. Okay. Okay. I just want to go for it. When you are going to apply this A greater than 30, when I am supplying both of them, it should have equal size. It should have what size? I am having which size here? Different sizes are there. There is a concept called what? Broadcast. Might be you've seen in my indexing broadcasting concept. I'll explain it. Right. Ensure that it should have what size here? 10 I'm taking. Now you apply that. Now I'm going to get it what? Elements if you see. What elements are coming? Come on. More than 30. So I will write it here. Once again, I will write it. Elements more than what? 30. More than 30 from both. What is that? ND array objects. ND array objects. So I hope you are understanding the concept of this. So try to run this. Are you watching this, students? This is my data. This is my data. I'm getting the elements which are more than 30. This is called a very, very important mechanism. So what is the syntax here? NP dot where condition, X and Y are optional. Numpy dot where test condition called what? X comma Y. Able to understand? Well, so this is comes under what concept? Come on. Where? Let me take one more situation in the class. One more example in the class. A is equal to np dot array of 10 comma 20 comma 30. 10 comma 30. Suppose for example, employee salaries I am taking. Take an example of employee salaries. What is the salary I am taking? 1000, 2000, 3000 and 1500, 1500 and 500 and something like 550. For example, this is the data what I took it. This is the data what I took it. Are you following me? Next, this is called what? Cell is called one ND array. Commission is called one more type of thing. NP dot what here? Array of what? You know, the commission for 1000 rupees is called 10 rupees. The commission for 20 rupees. The commission for 3000, they are not giving any commission. They are not giving any commission. They said in that, they said none. They said none. None. They written what? None. Next is called what they written it? 1500 is called 15 rupees and 5 rupees and assume that 550, assume that it is called 5500. They said what again? None they said. Means from 3000 onwards, they are not giving any commission, for example. So what I want to know? What I want to do now? I want to go for what? This commission, wherever there is a none, I have to keep it what? Wherever there is a none, I have to keep it what? 0. None means what? 0. Shall I write the code now? Come on, students. So come on, fast. So print of what? Salary list. Salary list. So I'm writing here salary list is equal to, come on, what is this now? Sal. Next is called what? Commission list. Commission list. COMM. This is my data. For this data, substitute cleaning the data we can call. Any unknown values are coming, but I want to substitute what? 0. It is easy for us to process. 3000 plus none is called what? Generally, 3000 plus none is what? 3000. So go to the Python. So 3000 plus none, if we go to that, 3000 plus what? None if I write it, what is an answer? Type error. Type error it is. So if I do this type of data processing in my application development, none should be cleaned with what? Must be replaced with what? 0. So how do you write it? I'm going to write it. Come on, start with COMM, new commission list. New COMM is equal to, come on, NP dot where of COMM is equal to what? None. COMM is equal to what? None. Is equal to none. Place what? Otherwise, you keep it what? Commission only. Commission only. Beautiful. So, start. What is the COMM? 10. 10 is equal to none. False means go to where? COMM. Put it in where? New commission. Next value 20. 20 is equal to none. Go to where? Put it in new commission. Third one, none. None is equal to none. True. What is that value? 0. Next, 15. sorry, 15. 15 is equal to none. False. Are you following me? So like that, wherever there is a none, it is going to be coming what? 0. And print what here? New commission. Print of, what is this now? New commission list. New commission list is equal to what? NCOMM. Are you able to follow, students? Now see, students, 10, 20, none place 0, 15, 5, none place is what? 0. So it is easy for me to print what? Total salary of an employee. How do you print the total salary of an employee? Get total salary of an employee. Total salary of an employee. I am writing here total salary of an employee of EMP. So how do you do that now? It is so simple for you. How many values are there here? Come on, 6 values are there. How many commissions are there here? So simple. Come on, how do you do? For sal comma COM, for sal comma sal 1 comma COM, in where zip of what? Zip of what? Sal comma NCOMM, NCOMM. I will say what now? Print of what I will say? I will say here sal value plus sal value backslash t, and commission value is equal to dot format of sal 1 comma COM 1 comma sal 1 plus what? COM 1. So here you are getting this bracket, this bracket. You try to see this data, we are getting this now. Salary plus all these commissions are coming. This is known as what? If you want to print out, you just say some, this is the concept. zip function I already explained in the Python. Zip function I already explained in the Python. If you don't remember, problem for you. What is this now? Salary backslash t, what is this now? Commission here backslash t, what is this now? Total salary. This part I am writing under salary column, salary will print. Under backslash t I wrote it, and here I will write it backslash t under total salary I am printing. Try to run this now. Under salary value, under commission, under total salary is coming. This is the concept of what? Zipping. Already zip concept is already explained in our Python only. It is for what? Concatenating, clubbing both the objects into single object. So when the data analysis is coming into the picture, there are some products when you go to the data analysis level, when you go to supermarket data analysis application, some products will come some free gift or some free worth is there, some cashback concept is there. That cashback concept amount is given for non-amounts for the some items where there is no cashback, which is comes under none. That none value is to be taken as what? 0. That kind of 0 will be like this. I think you are following me. This is called cleaning up the none values with what? 0. Clear or not? Yes. Now, let me go for, there is one more concept. This is a very powerful example, very important example. Online students, where is online students? Are you following, students? Is it clear? Go to the next one. I'm going to take up this concept you see. Online students, all of you respond. Now, let us move to the further here. It is none. In Numpy, none is called what actually? Come on, speak out. What is none? No? Keyword, okay. I'm remembering keyword from my childhood days onwards. Numpy is a value for what? None type data type. None type is a class, no? None type, none is not a false. None is not a space. None is not a 0. None is called what? A value which is nothing. That is represented for non-given values. We will use none. In Python, let me show you. There is one thing is there in Numpy, NP module. There is a NaN, N-A-N, N-A-N, not a number. Spell out, not a number. NP.NaN, which is also called one constant value in Python. Constant value in Python, that is called float type. Which type it is? Float type. Float type, NaN. NaN. What I am writing there? Type of np dot nan. Very regularly asking question. What is the type? Come on, float. So see that it is called float. Generally, nan means people think str. It is not str. It is called what? Float type. I can convert that float type into what? 0.0. There is a function name called as type. As a type. Spell out np dot as a type np dot nan comma 0. I will tell you that concept. Right now, I will do a small attempt here. A small attempt here. None, nan are going to be the similar mechanism where I am not representing no value for the members here. Look at that. Go to this place. Here I am taking. I am going to place it here. I am going to place it. In place of none, I am writing np dot nan. np dot nan. What is this now? np dot nan. Nan. What is this np dot nan and all those things are called? So try to print it. It is printed what? Nan. What is this printed? Actually, you have printed what? 10, 20, 15, 5 and etc. What type they are? Int type. But what type I am using? Nan. np.nan is which type? It is automatically promoted to what? Higher type. What is the higher type? In the np.array time, when I am saying numerical value one string, it is automatically promoted to string type or not. There I said type D type is equal to object I said. So that they remain same. But today is called what? All integer values are having what? 10 point, 20 point, 15 point, 5 point is there. That is nothing but what? Integer values also promoted to what type? Float type. So this is a regularly asking question. np dot nan is which type? Float type. So sit properly. Don't sit like a park passenger. Look at that. Now I'm going to enter into this place. np dot nan. Now I want to write it. This np dot nan, I want to replace with what? 0. I can tell you with as type. Just one experiment I'm doing it. Shall we do it? Come on, start with what I'm doing now. Copy this. This concept you come across. Here I'm trying to say, start with the same thing. What is that now? Commission is equal to what? np dot what? Nan. np dot nan. If it is a nan, substitute what? 0.0 or 0, no problem. 0 also no problem. 0.0 also no problem. If it is not nan, go for what? Commission. So, are you able to follow me? So, here it is going to contain is equal to still what is coming? New commission. It is going to give you what? Still the 0 is coming here. What is this now? Here is equal to nan. Still the same data is coming. It is not replaced with that. Try to write it this one. And you are going to get nan only here. This value, I am going to tell you in the further. It is not working with where I will tell you with what concept? As type concept I will tell you. Are you following? So this is comes under what? Placing none. Placing none. I replaced with what value? 0. So I hope that np.nan is also called the value where it is going to be equal to like a none. It is generally used in which cases? I'm collecting some information. I'm collecting some information. Some of the information is not available from certain persons. That time I will write what over there? Either none I will write or I will write what? Come on. Yes. Are you able to follow now? Right. Let us move to the further. Let us move to the further. In further, these things you try to take out. This you try to take out. This whatever is written it, you take out that. That is not necessary in the further. In further, I will tell you about converting this nan type into float type by using as type concept. Very soon I am going to tell you. Okay now? So what is the concept you understood here? Where function you understood. Now I am entering into the one more concept is called what? Extract. Extract. So this is one syntax. This is also one more syntax. Extract function I am going to tell you. Extract and where, both of them are used for what purpose? Filtering only. Because of this purpose, what we are getting? Indices. indices which are satisfying the condition. Because of this, what is happening? Replacement, cleaning the data, everything has taken up here. Are you following me? Now extract, I am going to tell you this syntax you see, that is nothing but what? Numpy dot extract of, directly I will write what? Test condition only I will write it. Test condition itself I can write it. Test condition itself I can write it. No more x, no more y is there. If it is true, that element will be directly put it into the left side variable. If it is false, that element will be ignored. Directly element will be placed. Not element index will be placed. Are you able to follow? So coming to the point of it, now I am going to enter into this place, applying the concept of what? Extract. So now filter the data by using which concept? Extract. Extract concept I am going to use it. Let us take some elements, students. Let us take some elements. This only you try to take it. This only you try to take it. You take the basic example first. This you take it. So here I'm going to get it. Here I will go for it. So here I'm going to say print of what? A. So these are some elements. I want to get the elements of what? Get the elements which are more than what? 10 to 55 now. I want to get the elements from 25 above. 25 above. Come on. Come on. Get the elements. Get the elements which are more than 25. How do you write it? B is equal to np dot extract of, come on, a greater than 25. A greater than 25. Print of what? B. 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 I can write it. So what is coming here? Missing ARR. What is missing ARR here? Miss. Okay. Comma what? 1 minute. Comma what? A. Comma A. If that is true, what element is coming? For example, 42 is coming. 42 greater than what? 25. But 42 element will be put it in where? B. Next element is what? 19. 19 greater than 25. False. That 19 will not come. Next value is what? Greater than 25. What is coming? A value. True. Like that, 19 will not come. 45, 55, everything will come. But which one will not come? 25 will not come. Let us see the result now. Am I getting the elements or not? These are the random elements at this stage is coming. What elements are bigger than that? So see the elements which are bigger than that. Are you following me? You enter the value which is called more than 35 if you want. So again, I'm going to get these are the elements which are 35. Are you following me? For example, the situation is I have some lakhs of students written exam, JEE mains exam is written, for example. JEE mains is written, some lakhs of people written. I want to put a cutoff marks. I want to put a cutoff. I want to take 96.88. I want to keep it. How do you retrieve the rest of the people? B is equal to np dot extract of what? The set of the scores which I am having greater than what? 98.66 and pass that set of elements. What will happen? All the people who are having more than that will be coming. Are you following me? So let me write it for the working here. Original array, original ND array, original ND array. Now here I will write it. What is this now? Filtered array, filtered array with the condition, with the condition. So with the condition, now see this now, we got it. What is the condition here? What is the difference between where and then extract? What is the difference between where and extract? Where will give you what? Indices. And that indices I'll pass to ND array, so the result will come. But here extract directly gives what? Result. Directly gives result. Are you following me? Well, now I'm going to take up this data also you take up. This data also you take up here. So here I am writing none, you take it, none. You take it as a none. Next you take it as what here? None you take it. This is a salaries and etc. got it. Now in place of none, I want to replace what? 0. Come on, replace quickly by using which function? Extract function. Come on, how do you clean up that? Quick. So I will write it here. Place. Come on. Place the value 0. Value 0 in place of what? None. How do you write it? Here I am writing new commission. New commission is equal to, so here I am going to write it np dot extract of what? Commission. Here, commission. What is this? Equal to what? Equal to none. Write what? 0. 0. Of course, filtered is called what? N commission. N commission. So try to see that what is happening. Here it is giving you index of 2. Extract COMM is equal to none. What is happening here? Commission plus none. If it is none, you have to write it what you know, student. You need to write 1 minute, student. Here I will write it not equal to, this is needing, this need only one array you are supposed to write. Not equal to none, if I write it like that, you are getting the values not equal to none, but you are just cleaning up what values? None values. But where is the best suitable for placing? 0. But in this case, we are going to get it. This type of time, replacement is not going to be taken place with this. I think where is the best for keeping the none is with what value? 0. But with this, I am eliminating just a null value. I'm cleaning up null values. I'm just keeping only the required values which I am interested in. Are you following me? So this is called extract function, and then what? Where function. So where function purpose is what? You have seen it. Extract function purpose is what? You have seen it. Are you following me? If I want to keep a cutoff, better go for what? Directly gives ND array. But in the case of this one, will give you what? Indices. That indices I'll pass to ND array. But in the case of that, you will be getting replacement can be done, cleaning can be done, and then operations also can be means student will think, oh, it is a good topic, big topic. Filtering itself, filter function itself is called data cleaning. Our Python comprehension itself is data cleaning. I am taking the data which I am interested, whichever data I am not interested, I will neglect it. That is called what? Data cleaning only. Are you following me? But that comprehension and everything contains looping. Looping takes slow in process. I will go for what? This type of readily available functions. Because they tested with a lot of time complexities and all those things. I will take this. Are you able to follow? I am talking about concept of what? Reducing memory space. Reducing memory usage, I am talking about it. Start. Actually, I am talking in the memory point of view. Whose memory space is taking less? Extract where start. Since extract returns only filtered elements, it can reduce memory usage compared to what? Where? When filtering large arrays. Suppose np dot random of what is this now? 1 lakh elements. 1 lakh elements. Lots of memory used to store what values? Full of values. Are you following me? So coming to the point of it, filter the data. What is the data? Random function, do you know how it will display? What is the meaning of this random? That will give you what values? Random values, how many it will give you? First of all, random function will give you what? 0.02 np.random.rand function. Did you remember rand function? Rand function will give you what? So, if we come to my place, here if we come to this place, here I took it already. Random module if you take it. Random module part 2, if you take it. Rand function. Here you go for rand function. Somewhere else there is a randn. There is a function called what? A range. So there is a topic called what? Shuffle. Maybe before I covered. Part 1. There you take it rand int. After that what? Rand. So there is a function rand int. Still rand int. Rand int. So he rand int. Rand. This is rand. What is this rand value will give you? 1 value. Now rand of what it is also give you this. Now I am writing rand of what? 1 comma 11 this many values. Rand of. Now there is a function called a rand of. One more function rand of 4. What is the 4 says? Now this is our topic. How many values are coming? Random means what? The same value which is coming. Just let me take up that. Rand is nothing but something like this. You try to take it. This concept you bring it. Here I am trying to test it. Here I am trying to test it. Go to this place to write it. Here I am writing. Just some 10, 3 I will write it. 3. So print of what do you know? Big underscore what? Array. Big underscore array. Am I getting 3 values or not? It is the all for rand only. Shortcut is rand and it is called random. Suppose if I write 1 lakh, that is 1 lakh. So much of big memory will take or not? So that point I am talking about memory usage here. np.rand of random, this is a 1 lakh values will come. I am going to filter np.random big array less than what? 0.1. 0.1. Big array comma what? Any value which is going to be what? 0.1. Less than 0.1. There is a chance of getting 0.001 like that will come or not. That time I will go for what? If it is true, I will keep that element. If it is not, I will keep what element? So that this is going to contain what? All the elements. With what? Big array value with what value? So 1 lakh elements will come as it is with a mixture of what? Less than 0.1 plus what? None. But when I go for what? Extract, you will get what elements only? Less than 0.1 only. Whose memory space is less? Extract related memory space is less. That is what I want to convince. That's why I took a big selection here. Here, If it is true, bigger element will be taken. If it is a false, we are taking what? None. So definitely filtered will contain what? 1 lakh elements only. Are you following me? If it is an extract, it contains only what? Elements which are less than only, not satisfying, doesn't contain any value. That is definitely taking extracted contains what? Less memory space. So extract is useful for extracting relatively small number of values from what? Large array. If you want replacement to be taken place, go for where. If you want only extracted values, go for what? Extract. Don't go for what? Where. This is what I want to convince. So totally how many ways are there to filter my data? Three. Three. Number one, Boolean array concept. What I touched. Next is called what? Where with the two syntax. One more is extract. These are very important. In that data cleaning there, data replacement is there. And what is the conditions which when to follow what I said to you. I think it is more clear for you. Understand, students? Right. So next class, now time is 7:32. I'll stop my class. In tomorrow class, I will go for what? Iterating the ND array. Iterating. Plus, I will go for some more concept I will introduce. So daily, some new concepts will be going on adding to the class. And in this place, after learning this Numpy, will come to what? Pandas. Their project illustration will be shown. We are learning this Numpy, Pandas, Matplotlib for keeping the project in our resume purpose. By learning all these things only, we'll get the complete knowledge. And without practicing, if you come to the class, you can't understand. Only you can see black and white screen only. So you practice and come to the class. Okay, now? So we'll stop it and we'll go for it. So Vikram is asking if we have 2 arrays, 3 arrays, 4 arrays. If I have 20 arrays, learn my NumPy, I'll go for what? H stack or V stack I will do. H stack or V stack, you know already now. If I have 20 arrays, I'll go for what? H stack. I will get all the elements. I'll pass it. Simple or not? Yes. 20 arrays are there. 30 arrays are there. I'll apply H stack and apply the intelligence. Apply the intelligence and then ask the question. Okay now? Carry on. Thank you. And all the students in online,